My name is Jennifer Fentress. This is my informative speech. I want to thank you guys for coming out. Like I said, my name is Jennifer Fentress, and I'm excited to be presenting my topic, marijuana. If you guys ever pay attention to football, you've heard of Ricky Williams. He's a halfback for the Miami Dolphins. In 1999, Ricky Williams graduated from the University of Texas. He was a two-time All-American, and he was a Heisman Trophy winner. He was later drafted 5th overall by the New Orleans Saints in the 1999 NFL Draft. In 2002, he led the league in rushing and earned himself a spot in the Pro Bowl. Okay, in 2003, Ricky Williams violated the NFL drug policy by testing positive for marijuana. He faced a hefty fine and a 4-day suspension. He was able to stay with the Dolphins, but over the course of the next few years, he violated the drug policy 3 more times. He was given a 1-year suspension, and in 2007, when he was able to come back and be reinstated into the NFL, he failed the drug test again. He breached an $8.6 million contract that he has to pay back. His drug of choice is marijuana. According to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Statistics Administration, in 2008, an estimated 2.9 people used drugs for the first time. That's almost 8,000 times per day. Did you know that 56% of the people who use drugs for the first time use marijuana? Marijuana is the most commonly abused drug in the United States, and I think that's why we should give it a little attention today. Marijuana is a dry, shredded, green and brown mix of flowers, stems, and leaves. It goes by several different names. People call it grass, ganja, hemp, pot, reefer, weed, kush, and Mary Jane. It is derived from the hemp plant Cannabis sativa. The way people use the drug is usually wrapped up in a cigar where they take the tobacco out, or in a joint paper and pipes. It can be put in food, or it can be brewed as a tea. The active chemical in marijuana is delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol, which we all just say THC for short. When someone smokes marijuana, THC passes into the lungs and into the bloodstream. It then attaches itself to cannabinoid receptors in the brain. The cannabinoid receptors are located in the brain in the area that influence pleasure, memory, thought, concentration, sentient time, perception, and coordinated movements. Okay, there are short-term effects and there's long-term effects of marijuana. The short-term effects are sleepiness, paranoia, dry mouth, bloodshot eyes. It affects your memory, and it can help reduce comprehension. Users may also have a difficulty time keeping track of time, and it can give you bloodshot eyes and dry mouth. Some of the long-term effects of using marijuana include dependence, which means that you can't stop using it, that you have to have it every day. Tolerance, which means that I can use today, but tomorrow I have to use more just to get the same effect as I did the first time. And just by inhaling smoke all the time, it can enhance your risk for cancer. Lung cancer, mouth cancer, gum disease, stuff like that. There's something that there's another form of marijuana that's a new movement taking place a lot on the West Coast, which is medical marijuana. The way medical marijuana works, if you had an ailment that you felt you needed to be relieved by marijuana, to include glaucoma, insomnia, nausea, vomiting, pain, weight loss, you can go into your doctor's office and get a prescription, and they sell it in the form of a pill, which is called Marinol, which they just take the THC, which is what you get the high off of, and you just swallow that. Or you're actually allowed to go into the store and buy a small amount of marijuana. So, in conclusion, it is proven that marijuana has both short-term effects and long-term effects. and it is used for medical purposes, and it can be effective in treating certain illnesses. Marijuana is the most commonly abused drug in the United States, and like a quote from my friend John Walter said, marijuana is a much bigger part of the American addiction problem than most people realize. I want to thank you guys for coming out. I really enjoyed it. Have a nice day.